Hello, brothers. I want to start off by giving all honor and praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Barak Kodash. And just want to give praise to his glory. I'm very grateful. I'm still down here in Brazil studying Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, I told my homeboy, I said, yeah, man, I'm going to Brazil. I've been going back and forth to Brazil for the last 7 years, but I'm like, he like, what you doing? I'm studying Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And he was like, man, that's a flex. I'm like, what you talking about? He said, nigga, you going to Brazil just to study Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? I said, what would be better than to learn from the source? And I'm also down here because I don't like being cold. And it's cold in America right now. And then, like I said, man, I need a break from work, man. Work can get very stressful. But anyways, I was reading the Maccabees, and I came across this cat named Antiochus. And I guess he took up after Alexander. So Alexander reigned 12 years, and then he died. And his servants bear rule, everyone in his place. I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust the camera. In his place. After his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied into the earth, the old Edomites. And there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus. Yeah, he was Edomite. Surname, I don't know, son of Antiochus, the king, who had been a hostage at Rome. And he resigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. And Alexandria wasn't the original Greeks. Caucasians was not the original Greeks. I have books that I'm going to pull that stuff out. But I was reading some of Antiochus. Antiochus, he wasn't playing. He was not. And it says, now when the kingdom was established before Antiochus, he fought to reign over Egypt that he might have the dominion of two realms. Wherefore he entered into Egypt with a great multitude with chariots and elephants and horsemen and a great navy, and made war against Ptolemy, king of Egypt. But Ptolemy was afraid of him and fled, and many were wounded to death. So Antiochus, I don't know if he knew Ptolemy, but when he showed up, he made him break camp. I don't want no king, so-called king like that. But anyway, when I was reading about Antiochus and the Maccabees and how wicked he was and how he reminded me of this present day, I went to flipping. And I have this book, The Negro Rulers of Scotland and the British Isles by Dr. John L. Johnson. And see, right here we have Kenneth the nigger. And he was the first king of the Scottish Alpine dynasty. Okay. Oh yeah, then we got Kenneth the nigger. The Christian Moors converted, I don't know that word, Pictish King Kenneth the nigger, Duff or Duffy, the great grandson of Kenneth Macklin, ruled Scotland from AD 962 to 966. This triumphant king ruled 3 provinces in the Scottish Highlands. He was the first son of Malcolm I. MacDonald, and was killed at Forres Moray by the votes of his third cousin, Colin. But I was reading about them, and I was like, dang, man. So that word is not Niger, it's nigger. But I got to looking into this book, The Black Rulers, Military Leaders, Clergy, and Morals Who Saved Medieval Europe by Rufus Jemerson. And I came across this. Make sure I'm trying to get. Okay. Under the ancient Roman Empire, at least 10 black, it wasn't Africans, It was Israelites. Our people is not Africans. Africans hate us, and that's fine. I hate them too. But anyway, at least 10 black Israelites became emperors of Rome. They don't tell you that. Wow. Let's read further. Those emperors included, I don't know their names, so forgive me, Mark Aurelius, Firmus, Aemilianus, Septimius Servius, Persinius Niger, Aquilius Niger, Budis Niger, Calalius Niger, Novius Niger, and Tribulus Niger, among others. Rashid 2001 as shown. Many of these Roman emperors' name ended in nigger. So I'm trying to put two and two together here. So I'm like, okay, Kenneth the nigger must be a descendant of these niggas. Okay, it says, as shown, many of these Roman emperors' name ended in nigger, which refers to black, the color of their neck. Like we have a group of people called rednecks. Those people are the Edomites. Thank you for pointing that out. But anyway, as well as skin. Persinius Niger was one of the 10 identifiable black Roman emperors. He was a rival to Servius, another black declared Roman emperor. Persinius was from an elite Roman family living in central Italy. Servius used a well-prepared, experienced international army of Roman soldiers to take on Niger's small force. Niger and his troops were caught. I think this Antiochus, but he was overtaken and killed in the battle. The Greeks left a eulogy to Niger, translated into Latin. Glorious Niger stands here, the dread of the soldiers of Egypt, faithful ally of Thebes, loved by the kings and the nations of the earth, and by Rome. Black is his surname he bears, and black is the statue we finish. Thus, do surname and hue, hero, and marble agree, I bid. Niger was a well-known popular figure among the Romans, yet he lacked both a strong following, the centurial commanders, and number of soldiers his rival Servius enjoyed. His questionable control of eastern provinces never really qualified him to maintain his claim of being a legit emperor. Mackerel, 2016. In contrast to Niger, Septimius had a border base of support that included Roman officials brought throughout the empire. Part of the appeal to those raised and resided outside of Rome is that he was neither born or raised in Italy. British National Archives, 2017. But no, that had me thinking about something else in the Maccabees, and I think it was the siege or something. But I think it was when they built that wall. But it was talking about not that part. Oh yeah, we were talking about Antiochus and his shit, right? And like I said, I do believe, I'm not sure, but I believe these people, like I said, people kept track back then. These people, the nigger bloodline, like I said, I believe all these people was kin. But it just made me go back to Antiochus. And it says right here, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. We heard that before. And everyone should leave his laws, so that all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yeah, many also of the Israelites contested to his reign and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. For the king had sent letters by the messengers unto Jerusalem and to the cities of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of the land and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifices and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbath day and the festive day. See, to me, this is coming from me. Like I said, I didn't understand the Bible. I didn't want nothing to do with the Bible because I always thought it was Edomites, Caucasian people. And I was like, man, I don't want to hear shit about them. And that was just the truth. And, but like I say, all praise Yahweh, a brother by the name of Chronicles of Judah. I stumbled upon his page on YouTube, and I was listening to him, and I was like, man, let me go research some of the shit he's saying. And come to find out, man, it's all true. Like this brother right here, coming out of Rome's best general, Quintus, the black African Berbers employed by the Roman Empire were master horsemen, like those immortalized by the Roman I don't know how you say that word. Trajan in the Trojan column artwork. There were the striking edge of imperial army. They were the cavalry. And see black soldiers fighting and dying in the service of Roman Empire. So, like I said, the gladiators of the day, and the gladiators of now, back then. And this is a bust. Roman Empire, Severus and head of a dynasty. In 193, Septimius Severus was proclaimed emperor. Following the assassination of Pertix and the defeat of his rival, Persinius NIGER, in 1904. As the emperor, Severus recognized Rome's northern border in the British Isles. In 195, Severus declared the elder son, Calera, the future Caesar, his imperial successor. He died in York, Rome's regional capital in British. So yeah, man, we wasn't in Africa swinging from trees. That's a lie. That is a lie. I try to get brothers to understand that. But cuz what you talking about, man? We from Africa. You tripping, man. Look, man, I just want my green and hog, man, look. Give me my hormones. And this also made me think about something. I got a friend from Romania. And one day me and her was talking, and she's the Edomite, very pale Edomite. And I was talking about, pictures like, where is it at? Hold on, let me find it. I was talking about how over here everything has been whitewashed. She was like, what do you mean? I said, when you go to church, everything is white. The angels and God and the person you call Jesus. And she was like, that's strange. I said, what do you mean? She said, because here, she said, at my church, in the cathedral, she said, all the angels are black. I said, so you know that the angels and God are black? She said, yeah, we know that. We know God is black. And she said, why? They not black in America? I said, hell no, they ain't black in America. She said, that's strange. And then I went to tell her the history about America. And she was like, you didn't know they used to hang and eat black people over? She was like, nah. She's like, I didn't know that. She said, but yeah, if you go to our church and look in the cathedrals in the center, she said, all the angels have afros. And she said, they look like you. I said, well, thank you. But, it's like I said, when you travel around the world and you meet different people, you realize that America has to be Babylon the Great. Like the shit they got going on, man. Shit, And I'm just showing some pictures of artwork that I was, planning on covering out of this book. Oh, right here, Undeniable. I said the story behind this book was that this man set out to prove that so-called Negroes of the Native Americans and Latinos and Hispanics wasn't the Israelites. They say after he did research, he said there was no doubt in his mind that we were. But I'm not gonna hold people up long because, like I said, I know my lesson isn't well put together, but I'm trying to do the work of the Lord, like I said, and be hopeful elects. Now I understand, like I say, them brothers I see on YouTube, man, they come every 2 and 3 videos a day. It's not, like I said, I want to get up to that, but like I said, I don't want to be just talking. I actually want to be coming with some good content, man. But like I said, the Bible is full of it, but where is it at? Where is it at? Hold on, let me find it. Come on, man. Where's wisdom? Okay. But I just want to leave you brothers with something out of the wisdom of Solomon. Verse 8. I mean, not verse 8. Chapter 8, verse 5. And it says, if riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom, that work of all things? So, something to think about. Because I remember when I used to smoke weed, I used to be like, man, that's why, I just done light weed, but, influenced and pushed towards that black culture, But I remember I was like, man, I was thinking one day, I said, the richest man in the world is the man who don't need no money and get everything he wants. Spitting game. And yeah, like Solomon. Knowledge is power. We heard that before many a times. And like I say, just want to leave you brothers with that. And I'm down here in Brazil. Finna eat my vineyard grapes. These grapes right here. These real grapes. And what I mean is, so that juicy, boy. You can't bite these in half. They're a bust. Them grapes we got at the store. I never got, but yeah, these grapes good, man. These like real grapes. I understand that in America they dip the grapes in that chemical to keep them from growing seeds in there. But anyway, man, giving all honor and praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Barak, not Barak, Rakrak, giving all honor and praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakrak, Kodash. Thank you.